I'm Linda Petrons. I live in Wendover and we're here today to talk about my husband and the fantastic hospice at home care he received when he was very ill in 2005. Joe was diagnosed with malignant melanoma in 2001. He found a mole on his leg which looked a bit strange, and sort of after some tests it was discovered that he'd got this condition. He was reasonably well for a number of years, and in 2005 the condition recurred, and he had secondary cancer in his liver. And at that stage we knew that his condition was terminal and he wasn't going to get better, which was pretty shocking, very emotional. And we had to find the right way to tell the children about what the future held. They'd always known that Dad had got malignant melanoma, but we always thought that he'd get better. But at that stage we knew he wasn't going to get better, and that this was the beginning of the end. So yeah, it was a very traumatic time for us all. We knew it was really important to tell the children, be as honest with the children as we possibly could be, without really frightening them, without scaring them. And so we sort of mulled over how we'd do it for sort of a number of days. And then we decided, the weather was great, it was snowy, it was sunny, we'd take them up to the woods and have a nice family day. And then we came back and we told them that Dad was ill and he was never going to get better, and that was a very, very, very difficult day for us, for both of us. Yeah, the children were only 8 and 11 at the time, so it was all quite shocking for them as well. The Ridgeway team cared for my husband, and they provided the most amazing support, both family support and medical support for Joe. I think the most memorable part of his treatment was during the last 2 days of his life, when he was in a great deal of pain and he was very, very uncomfortable, and the nurses recognised that and they wanted to make him very, as comfortable and as peaceful as he possibly could be. So they set up a syringe driver which administered morphine, and it meant that he was quite comfortable and sort of able to sleep and rest and function really. For our family it was really important that we were able to function as normally as we possibly could. The children could go to their clubs, their football, their dancing, they could have friends round, and people could come and go when it suited them, when it was convenient for them to pop in to see him, that we weren't constrained to visiting times. And for my husband, he was absolutely adamant that he wanted to be at home and surrounded by his family, where in a place that was familiar to him, and he was with everybody he knew. After my husband died, I knew that I wanted to go and work for a charity, and the Iain Rennie Hospice at home made such a difference, has made such a difference to our lives, not only sort of during that awful period of time when my husband was ill, but subsequently the care they provided to the children and me. And I know that what they do really does make a difference. I work as a partnership fundraiser, sort of trying to raise money for the organisation. We receive 12% of our funding from the NHS, so it's for me, I know what I do will make a difference to people's lives, and for me that's really important.